Substitution for the Northern Tigers. Coming onto the field is number 52, Paige James. Full time in the 23 of NPL New South Wales Women. The final score, Manley United 0, Northern Tigers 1, and the sole goal from Bo Burton in the 14th minute. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you stick around because the main feature for tonight's up later. Our first grade NPL New South Wales Women between your Manley United FC and the Northern Tigers.
From the sidelines to the site, Brown Brothers Skipbins have been backing Manley United for over 15 years. They've been supporting Sydney Builders with quality skipbins, great service and reliability for over 40 years. When it comes to tidying up anywhere in Sydney, you can rely on Brown Brothers Skipbins. With over 18,000 trees planted and 80% of collections recycled, they're here for better tomorrow. So go on, skip the mess, just build the best. Call 9999 6466 or get a fast quote at brownbrothersbins.com.au.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we can confirm that the lineup for the first grade of NPL New South Wales Women between the Old Manley United FC and the Northern Tigers is all but confirmed. We're still waiting on the final players to be added in for the Old Manley United FC. In the meantime, we can give you the Northern Tigers line. The Northern Tigers, number 1, Anna Norton. Number 4, Izzy Keith. Number 5, Amelia Feeney. Number 6, Shadeen Evans. Number 9, Ellie Head. Number 10, Charlotte Walcott. Number 11, Lily McMahon. Number 14, Beth Bernardi. Number 17, Chloe Wallander. Number 19, Tegan Douglas. And number 23, Tanya Morris. Aaron Lynch, number 7, Bo Burton. Number 13, Piper Cosgrove. Number 15, Rosie Ewan. Number 20, Jade Taylor. Number 21, Nicola Dominikovich. Number 38, Elise Oliver. And number 99, Olivia Riddell. Ladies and gentlemen, in the meantime, we can give you the lineup for your Manley United FC. Please keep in mind that there will be one to be added to the starting lineup. Tony Dreamer. Number 2, Phoebe Gilbay. Number 5, Nicole Stewart. Number 7, Connie O'Brien. Number 8, Anita Zorda. Number 9, Emily Manette. Number 11, Lucy Richards. Number 17, Ariella Kamea. Number 19, Hannah Smith. And number 20, Ellie Kerr, with one player to be added to that starting lineup. Out on the bench, number 10, Alexia Porter. Number 12, Brindley Dental. Number 14, Gemma Swigner. Number 26, Sarah Whelan. Number 28, Mackenzie Jackson. And number 31, Chelsea McCready.
service and reliability for over 40 years. When it comes to tidying up anywhere in Sydney, you can rely on Brown Brothers skip bins. With over 18,000 trees planted and 80% of collections recycled, they're here for a better tomorrow. So go on, skip the mess, just bin it with the best. Call 9999 6466 or get a fast quote at brownbrosbins.com.au.
Please welcome the two teams out of the field tonight. For NPL New South Wales Women's, the Northern Tigers and your Manley United FC.
Grammar Park is the venue for the opening match of the third match day of the 2026 NPL New South Wales Women's season, the Premiership for 2026. And it is two sides that have contrasting fortunes in the opening couple of rounds. Manley United, a win and a draw in the first two matches, sees them second on the Premiership table, whilst a win and a loss sees the Northern Tigers currently sitting 11th on the Premiership table. A win tonight will definitely help their cause in this early stage of the 2026 season. Good evening, Connor McNally with you. It's great to have your company on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel for this, the opening match of the third round of the season between the home side, Manley United, and the Northern Tigers. It's going to be a fascinating contest and what is going to be the battle of the north between the northern beaches and the northern suburbs of Sydney. Let's go through the lineups for the two teams that are on the field for tonight's match. Firstly, the Fingarrity's Northern Tigers. These are the starting 11. As you can hear the PA congratulating some of the people for the Manley United side tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we also have a very special presentation here tonight to celebrate the amazing support of our major sponsors of our women's program here, Girl and Wade from Brown Brothers Skip Bins, and amazing supporters of the Manley United women's program for almost over a decade now. So, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our major sponsors from Brown Brothers Skip Bins.
Gilbane is the captain for tonight's match. Just some sponsorship formalities for Manley United. Let's go through the sides while we're waiting for things to get underway here. Firstly, the starting 11 for Fingarrity's Northern Tigers. As I said, a win and a loss in the opening two matches of the year. These are the starting 11. The goalkeeper is number 1, Anna Norton. Isabella Keach, number 4. Amelia Feeney, number 5. Shadeen Evans is the captain in jersey number 6. Former Watford FC women's player Ellie Head is in jersey number 9 in her third Australian match playing for the Northern Tigers. Charlotte Mortlock, who scored the only goal of the season to date for the Northern Tigers in round 1. That was she's wearing jersey number 10. Lila McMahon is in number 11. Beth Bernardi, number 14. Chloe Wellendale is in number 17. Tegan Douglas is in 19. And Tanea Morris is in number 23. The substitutes are Bo Burton in jersey 7. Piper Cosgrove, 13. Rosie Ewan, 15. Jada Taylor, 20. Nicola Dominikovic is in 21. Elise Oliver is in 38. And the substitute goalkeeper is Olivia Riddell in jersey 99. For Tom Hopley's Manley United, this is their starting 11 for tonight. Jodie Drever is the goalkeeper in jersey number 1. Phoebe Gilbane will once again be captain in jersey number 2. Grace Arnold in number 3. Nicole Stewart is in number 5. Chloe O'Brien is in jersey number 7. Number 8 is Anita Zorden. Emily Minnett is in jersey number 9. Lucy Richards is in number 11. Ellie Kerr will be wearing either number 15 or number 20 tonight. We'll have that confirmed shortly for you. But she has been wearing number 15 for the opening couple of matches. Ariella Caballas is in number 17 and Hallie Smith is in jersey number 19. The substitutes are Alexia Fowler in jersey 10. Brinley Gentle, who scored a hat-trick of goals in their win over Sydney FC last week. She's starting on the bench once again in jersey number 12. Gemma Swetnam is in number 14. Sarah Whalen is in number 26. Mackenzie Jeffs is in jersey 28. And the substitute goalkeeper is Chelsea McCready in jersey number 31. As both teams have their last-minute huddle, last-minute words before the start of the match. And we're waiting for proceedings to get underway for this third round of the 2026 NPL New South Wales Women's Premiership. Rory McFarlane is the referee for tonight's match, with Benjamin Hutchison and Shaquille Mystery the assistant referees for tonight's match. Shaquille on the eastern side of the field, Benjamin on the western side for this opening half. And it will be the Northern Tigers that will be running left to right of your monitors for the first half. Manley in the traditional navy blue, or I don't know how you can call it, but it's a nice blue. It's a blue and red strip, of course. They've been wearing their away strip for the first opening rounds of the season, but this is their first home game of 2026, and they'll be running right to left of your monitors here on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Last week, the Tigers lost to the Illawarra Stingrays 2-0. Apia Leichhardt beat the Hills United 2-0 as well. Western Sydney Rangers put 5 goals on Spirit FC. They have conceded 11 goals in the opening 2 matches of the season. They won 5-1 as we're underway for round 3 of NPL New South Wales Women's. As Ariella Caballas kicks it long and high and has been chased there and was headed away by Nicole Stewart for the Northern Tigers. And Manley coming out very strongly, and that'll be likely to be the first corner of the match for Manly United. As I said, they're running right to left of your monitors for this first half. In fact, it will be just a throw-in, not a corner kick. We'll throw it in. Challenge already. But Northern Tigers kick it out of the danger zone, and it will be a Manly throw-in. As I said, Manly won last week 3-0 against Sydney Olympic out at the Crest Oval, out at the heart of Bankstown in Backs Hill. And it was Brinley Gentle, former Apia Leichhardt player who joined at the beginning of this season, came off the bench in the final 15 minutes and scored all 3 goals to win the game. Awkward header there by Lucy Richards, and foul conceded by the Tigers, and it'll be a free kick to be taken by, well, not taken by Lucy Richards, it'll be taken by Ariella Caballas. Tigers coming out strongly early, challenged there by Tanae Morris. Now the Tigers with the first opportunity to play the advantage. And jersey number 19, confirm who's come in for the Northern Tigers, and 19 is actually Tegan Douglas, I'm sorry. Manly get the ball back, be played there by Grace Arnold, so confirming Grace Arnold in jersey number 3. Foul conceded by the Tigers, and it'll be a Manly ball. And as I said, Western Sydney Rangers beating Spirit FC. They conceded 11 goals in the opening 2 matches of the season. That's worrying signs, and they sit last on the table by an inferior goal difference at the moment. Bulls FC Academy getting the win over MacArthur last week, while Sydney University getting a 4-1 win over the Gladesville Ravens. And as I said, Manly 3-0 winners over Sydney Olympic last week off the efforts of Brinley Gentle. There was a 2-2 draw between Uni of New South Wales and the Western Sydney Wanderers. Good block there by Isabella Keach for the Northern Tigers. She gets the ball back. That's the results from last week. Challenged by, here's an opportunity for Tanae Morris, but it goes over the top of the net. And that's the first real opportunity by the Northern Tigers to strike. That was a good ball too. That Just couldn't get into the back of the net for that first opportunity, and it will be the first corner of the match for the Northern Tigers. William McMahon will take the opportunity to strike it to the penalty area. In fact, it will be Charlotte Mortlock. Goes over the top and will go out, and that will be a goal kick to Manly United. Charlotte Mortlock scoring the Tigers' only goal of the season to date. It was a penalty goal, of course, in round one against the Gladesville Ravens. They won 1-0. They'll be looking to add their second win of the year and deliver Manly their first loss of the year in this early stage of the 26th season. Got one matchup happening as well tonight in NPL New South Wales men's. So we get things back underway. Manly play the advantage, but the Northern Tigers attempt to steal it back. Going for Manly. Chloe O'Brien, one of the veterans of the team, tries to play the advantage. We'll go Tigers throw-in. Shadeen Evans, the captain for tonight's side, hands it to Amelia Feeney. So tonight, Sydney FC take on... Actually, no, that's looking at the wrong dates. Tonight, Sydney FC take on the Uni of New South Wales at Rockdale, Willendon. You can watch that match as well on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Uni of New South Wales looking to get a much-needed win after a very challenging start to their campaign. Foul conceded by Manley. It'll be a free kick to the Northern Tigers. It'll be struck by Izzy Keach. Good take by Jodie Drever. Read that well and kicks that long as Manly have to chase it. And a good run too by Ellie Kirst. She's wearing jersey 20 tonight. She almost got it too. Looking to play the advantage, but the Tigers have the ball. Comes off Lucy Richards, and it is an offside call. And free kick to Manly. Turned out to be nice conditions tonight. Long kick too. Just missed time there for the Tigers to take the advantage. It will be Anna Norton who will kick that long down to Amelia Feeney. She kicks it long. She's looking to find Evans. Chased by Cabayas. As Janine was looking to challenge that, kicks it long, will find Lucy Richards. She'll play the advantage, and she'll look to find Emily Minute, who was the most prolific goal scorer for the team last year. Now it will be chased by Nicole Stewart, as does Anna Norton. Oh, clashes of bodies there, and what's the call? It will be a Tigers throw-in. Anna Norton putting her body on the line early in this match. We're approaching the 8th minute of play, almost 7 minutes gone in this opening half. In the opening match of round 3 of the NPL New South Wales women's season, the premiership for 2026. Challenge there by Tanae Morris and Lucy Richards, and it will be a Manly throw-in. They're looking to play the advantage. It will come off the head there of Emily Minute. Under Cabayas. Back in the side after missing last year due to injury. Dribbles it down. Was looking to find Anita Zorden, but it just mistimed that one there for Zorden. Foul conceded by the Tigers. Another free kick to Manly United. Possession more in the way of Manly at this early stage of this match. So matches to come this weekend, which you can watch all on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Tomorrow, Spirit FC, the last place Spirit FC, taking on Bulls FC Academy, the current champions of the competition. As the ball is struck by Grace Arnold, it's a long kick. Now it'll be Zorden who'll look to strike it and goes over the top of the net. And Norden had to really reach out on her fingertips to try and deflect that one away. So both teams have had their first chances to try and plant one in the back of the net. Scores remain 0-all. Stewart looking to play the advantage. Kicked away by the Tigers. It was kicked away there by Tegan Douglas. Foul conceded by Manley. Free kick to the Tigers. So, as I said, Spirit FC taking on Bulls FC Academy tomorrow. The defending champions at 3 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, it'll be the Uni of New South Wales taking on the Illawarra Stingrays. That'll be on 5 o'clock, as I said. Matches on Sunday. We'll see RPA Leichhardt take on Macarthur Rams at almost 10 to 5. Then the match at 5 o'clock will be between the Western Sydney Rangers and the Gladesville Ravens. As Jodie Drever quickly picks the ball up and denies Tanae Morris an opportunity to steal the ball away and try and give the Tigers their first goal. Baez. Oh, good steal by the Tigers. It was played by Beth Bernardi. Spoke to her before the match and she said that she was a little disappointed with last week's result. Here's an opportunity, blocked beautifully by Manly United. This time there for Nicole Stewart, and that'll be a throw into her opposite number, Amelia Feeney. As I said, Bernardi was disappointed with last week's result. Hopes for a much better outcome tonight, and would love a win to take the 3 points back to North Turramurra and, of course, win the Battle of the North between these two sides. Minute with the ball. Down to O'Brien. Long kick. He's looking to find the captain in Phoebe Gilbane, but will instead find Lily McMahon. And then it will go out on the eastern side and will be a throw into the Tigers. So the Rangers taking on the Gladesville Ravens at 5 o'clock. At 5:30, Hills United, last year's Football New South Wales League One Women's Champions and Premiers as well, take on the Western Sydney Wanderers. And Sydney Olympic looking to bounce back from their 3-0 loss last week to Manly. They will be taking on Sydney University out at the Crest Oval in Bass Hill. That ball was looking to find Tanae Morris, but Jodie Drever denies Morris the opportunity to play the advantage. Caballas now with the ball. She'll look to pass it to Lucy Richards. She does so. They'll come off the feet of Beth Bernardi, and it will be, no, it comes off Manley, so it'll be a Tigers throw-in. Caballas kicks it high. As I see Caballas coming back into Manly's first grade squad at the beginning of the season. Challenge there between Chloe Wellendale, former Newcastle Jet, and the captain of Manly, Phoebe Gilbane, who scored in the opening round of the season. Clashes of bodies there. Foul conceded by Manly through Grace Arnold. And it will be a free kick to Manly. Trying to steal the ball away from Charlotte Mortlock. As I said to Caballas, first season back after missing injury last year. Prior to that, she was playing for the Northern Tigers, so playing against her old club tonight. Tigers play on the eastern side. Challenged by Gilbane, and that'll be a corner to the Northern Tigers. Well, Gilbane definitely putting her body on the line, and of course, she has to. She's the captain of the Manly side. Manly United player to the core. Has been the vice captain for quite some time. Has been the captain for the opening 3 matches of the season. Only 26 years of age. So the Tigers will play it. Coming off the head there of Tegan Douglas. Played there by Lily McMahon. Still have the advantage, and call is by Rory McFarlane. That's a throw into Manly, not to Manly, to the Northern Tigers. Tigers taking on next week's round Spirit FC And that'll be at home at North Turramurra. As for Manly next week, they'll take on Apia Leichhardt out at Lambert Park. Oh, good strike there. Comes off Jody Drever, and Tegan Douglas has a strike as well. It was Lily McMahon that was having a go herself. It goes over, blocked successfully, I should say, by Jody Drever, and then I think it was actually Tanae Morris that had a go as well. So 2 bites of the cherry, but again, the defence by Manly very strong. And Jody Drever has proven that again. Manly with the throw in. Very equal at the moment. This comes off Feeney's head. Will now be played by Ellie Head. Pardon the pun. Former Watford FC player, and actually was a dual signing with Arsenal during her time in England. She's enjoying being here in Australia, playing for the Northern Tigers. Loves not just the weather, but the camaraderie of the Northern Tigers. So it comes off the body of Tegan Douglas, who's been playing in the US college system for the last 4 to 5 seasons, back in Australia. And that'll be a Tigers throw-in. Douglas, originally from the New South Wales Hunter Valley, played junior football for the Thornton Devils, and was originally selected to be a part of the emerging Jets as part of the Newcastle system. And as I said, been playing the US college system for quite a number of years, the last 4 or 5 years for the Bellarmine Knights. Played 45 games before injury brought her time in the US system to an end, and has returned home to begin her New South Wales NPL journey with the Northern Tigers at only 23 years of age. Played now by Arnold. Varney's played. Tigers have the ball. Will go now to Feeney. She'll play it. It'll be blocked by the Tigers, and that's good. Well, it was mistimed a little bit by Feeney, but the intention was good and almost succeeded. She chipped that over the top there of Lucy Richards. Head now with the ball, passes it. Varney's played by the Tigers. Down to Bernardi. Bernardi looking to bamboozle Anita Zordon, but Manley get the ball back. Comes off Feeney. Evans looking to play the advantage. Down to Cabayas. Cabayas will now go try and deny Richards the opportunity to steal the ball away. Richards now will play it. Good passing too. And comes off the foot there of Feeney. He's going to be chased there by Tanae Morris. And Manley will now play it through Gilbay. Oh, here we go. Oh, hang on. What's the call? It's a penalty. Penalty for a tackle there. Yellow card given to Grace Arnold, first one of the match. And Tanae Morris is in real trouble. Very unfortunate. Morris went down quite awkwardly with that tackle there. And the penalty has been conceded by Manly United. Real concerns now for the Tigers and for Finn Geraghty, who's taken over as head coach for season 2026. Last year he was the assistant coach. Had a big opportunity for Finn Geraghty to really make his mark in NPL New South Wales Women's as a head coach. Evans talking to some of her players, which includes Beth Bernardi. I can also see Izzy Keach. Keen to see who's going to take the penalty for this one, with Morris on the ground at the moment as she's being tended to. And she looks to be okay, which is the good news, but well, she's up and she's okay. That's the good sign. And what's the call by Finn Geraghty? Are they going to substitute early? No. They're going to let her come off the field. let her regain her composure. Thumbs up from both the trainer and coaching staff. So no need for a substitute at this point, an early substitute. They've got plenty to consider tonight, the Northern Tigers. But this penalty about to be taken. And it'll be Charlotte Mortlock looking to add her second goal of the year. It was a penalty that got the Tigers the win in round 1 against Gladesville. And can she add another penalty goal, this time against Manley United? Penalty to be taken. Struck, blocked successfully by Manley United. Well done, Jodie Drever. And it'll be a corner to the Northern Tigers. Manley fans not happy about that. They said it was off the feet of the Tigers. But Rory McFarlane says otherwise. And it will be a corner to the Northern Tigers. So great blocking there by Jodie Drever. Very unlucky for Charlotte Mortlock. Can still add another. Oh, here we go. Opportunity blocked away by Manley. Still playing on. Great opportunity by Manley. They play the advantage. It will be played there by Ellie Kerr. And what's the call? It's offside. Garrity happy with it. And Tom Hobley absolutely revved up right now from the sidelines. Giving some feedback to Rory McFarlane. He's got to be very careful with that. Much more calmer on the opposite end with Finn Garrity as they play now the Tigers. Down now to Ellie Head. Tigers using this advantage to the best of their ability. Bernardi now. Feeney. Practice Tegan Douglas. Comes off the feet there of Morris, and that'll go out, and it'll be a throw into Gilbane. Throw in, I should say, to Gilbane. Manley play the advantage. Will be chased now by Stewart, but will come off the Tigers and they'll play the advantage. Kicks it long. We'll find Ellie Head. Clashes her heads there with Cabayas. Richards now will play it. Well, she'll pass it back down to Drever. She'll try and settle the play. Head was really coming in with a wet sail to try and strike that ball. Comes off the head there of the Tigers through Bernardi. Challenge for the ball by Feeney, and the call was it's a foul conceded, and it'll be a Manley ball. Jeez, it's very fiery in these early stages of this round 3 fixture. 22 minutes into the match, 21 minutes gone. The score remains Manly United 0, Northern Tigers 0. Penalty denied by Jodie Drever from the efforts of Charlotte Mortlock. There she is now challenging Phoebe Gilbane. She passes it back to Arnold. And now Kerr with the ball. We're in jersey 20 tonight. Dribbles it up towards the 18-yard box. Will pass it. Blocked away by Douglas. And that'll be a throw into the Manly side. And it'll be Phoebe Gilbane that will bring it back into play. Kerr being challenged there by Lily McMahon. Will play the advantage. Stolen back by, well, he came off a Tiger's foot. Then brings it back in for Kerr. Well, there's a challenge for the ball, and the cause it's a foul conceded by Manly. Free kick to the Tigers. Hope you're enjoying this already. It's a great way to start your weekend here with the NPL New South Wales football. Of course, we've got matches in Football New South Wales League 1, men's and women's, and of course, NPL New South Wales men's. Of course, Sydney FC taking on New South Wales, last year's League 1's men's champions. As I said, a very challenging start to their NPL New South Wales men's campaign, the Uni. Shadeen Evans will now have the ball. We'll try and play the advantage, but she's got two Manly players trying to steal the ball away. Passes it down to Bernardi. Feeney looking to steal that. And there's a bit of a challenge there with O'Brien. Pushing and shoving there. Tigers playing the advantage. Good pass there. It was played by Lottie Morlock. She dribbles it and passes it to Evans. Evans looking to play the advantage. She'll strike it down to Drever, and Drever will save that nice and cleanly. Ooh, has to pick up that ball quickly. Anna Norton, because Lily McMahon was looking to pass it back to Norton to settle the play. Had to snatch it quickly. Could have been disastrous for the Tigers. Richards will now play it. Chips it over the top. He's looking to find O'Brien. She mistimes the header. Lottie Mortlock trying to do some foot skills there with the ball. We'll pass it down to Kerr now for Manley. Manley will now have the advantage. Dribbles it. Looking to pass it. It will be stolen away by Bernardi, but there's a clash of bodies there. Kerr's down, as is a Tigers player. Minute now playing the advantage for Manley. She'll kick it now down to Richards. Richards will play the advantage. She dribbles it up towards the 18-yard. Kicks it across. But the Tigers steal it back and they kick it long. They're looking to find Morris, And play has been stopped by Rory McFarlane. Looks like it's Charlotte Mortlock that's in trouble. She hasn't got up, and the trainer's going over to check in on her. In fact, it's not Charlotte Mortlock. She's just walked into the frame. It's actually Lily McMahon, so she's up and she's okay. That's the good news. Instructions being given by Chloe Wellendale. Fingerity. Quick break. Get some hydration in. Still relatively warm, but not as warm as we have been over the last few months here in Sydney. So we're approaching the cooler months of the weather. Had rain earlier this afternoon, a torrential downpour, but it's cleared to be a very nice day. As Richards will now play the advantage, and it will be kicked back to Drever. And she'll kick it long. Douglas was looking to block that and deny a long-range kick. Playing it now is Nicole Stewart, but stolen away and saved by Anna Norton. Evans now. Facing some pressure from two Manly players. Stolen away by Manly, but that will go out, and that'll be, what's the call? It's a throw into Manly United. In the 25th minute of play. Half gone in the first half. Minute was looking to play the advantage. As I said earlier, very prolific goal scorer. Was the most prolific goal scorer for Manly United last season. O'Brien now will play it. She's looking to pass it to Gilbane instead. Go to the eastern side. Gilbane looking to take the advantage as they go up towards near the 18-yard box in the northeastern corner. Gilbane passes it back now to O'Brien. O'Brien has to avoid Morris. Gilbane again. Looking to bamboozle the Tigers. Challenge with the ball, and that will be a goal kick to the Northern Tigers. In the meantime, around the ground scores in NPL New South Wales men's. Of course, Sydney FC taking on the Uni of New South Wales. Half an hour gone in that match, and they've already down to 10 men, Sydney FC, and there's a yellow card that's already been given to the Uni of New South Wales as well. 0-0 the score after half an hour of play in the 31st minute now. Now Kerr looking to play the advantage. Will now pass it down to Lucy Richards. Richards will now strike it, trying to go across the 18-yard box. Couldn't find anyone. That will go out, and that'll be a goal kick to United. Or to the Northern Tigers, I'm sorry. Good save by the Tigers. Now look to play it through Amelia Feeney. Feeney, first season with the Northern Tigers after 3 seasons playing for the Sydney Uni. And included a stint as captain during her time at Sydney Uni, playing the role of the defender. She scored 4 goals last year. Her last goal was in round number 19 in their 4-3 loss to RPL Leichhardt. So foul conceded by, what's a throw-in I should say, to Manley. Will be taken by Phoebe Gilbane. Tigers steal the ball. Play the advantage now. Passing now to Head. Head looking for Evans. Good pass too. She blocks it from Richards. Passes it back to Bernardi. They kick it long. Played by Morris. Head looking to... Well, there's a challenge for the ball there, and Head goes down after clashing with O'Brien, and O'Brien's pushing away Tanae Morris in the process. O'Brien not afraid to put a body on the line. I think Rory McFarlane is going to lay down the law a little bit and tell her to settle things down. Otherwise, she could find herself in the book with a yellow card. It will be a free kick to. In fact, it's a yellow card to. 2 yellow cards. Okay. Well, Rory McFarlane not afraid to bring the cards out when necessary. Will now be struck by Mortlock. Oh! Jodie Drever was ready to deflect that one away, but in the end wasn't necessary. It goes across the face of the left goalpost and goes out. So 2 yellow cards given, I would say. One of them would be for Chloe O'Brien. We'll confirm that for you during the halftime break. So we're approaching the 32nd minute of play, almost 31 minutes gone. Morris was looking to charge up on Drever. Drever deflects that one away down to Caballas, down to Richards. Richards playing the advantage. Was looking to fight. Was trying to get around Bernardi. And Paul is thrown to Manley. No love lost between these two sides in the Battle of the North here. Headed away by Feeney. Head looking to challenge. Now Douglas trying to steal that one from Gilbane. Mortlock will now chase the ball. She's got O'Brien ready to challenge. Ready to pass it. Stolen away by Manley through O'Brien. That was a good tackle too. But it'll be Douglas that will intercept that one. And Tigers will play the advantage. Getting around 2 as well. But O'Brien comes in and strikes that one back towards the northern side of the field. Ali Smith playing on the eastern side. And that'll be a foul conceded by the Tigers. Free kick to Manley once more. Long range kick. Playing the advantage now. Well, it was an attempt to be taken by Nicole Stewart. She was chasing for it, but it's been deflected away by the Tigers. That will go out. That'll be a throw into the Tigers. As one of the opposing league players throws it down towards Amelia Feeney to bring the play back in. Good steal by Douglas on Nicole Stewart. And a chase now by Head as Fauna has to quickly get that one away. Advantage taken by Bernardi, but no, the call is foul conceded. And Bernardi not too happy with that. It'll be a free kick to be taken by Ariella Caballas. Again, Head ready to chase the ball. Drever, has to be very careful not to be lax with her goalkeeping. Now kick by Smith, headed away. Oh, beautiful defence there by Anna Norton. Deflects that one out away from the goalpost there. An attempt by Manley to be on target, and Anna Norton right on point, deflecting that one away. Corner to Manley. Dribble there by Gilbane. She'll kick it long, but deflected by, strike all blocked by the Tigers. Manley play the advantage. It's Caballas. In fact, it is Gilbane with the ball. Call is foul by the Tigers. Manley with the free kick. There will be a set play coming up. Well, they've had a few chances already, the Manly United side here at home. First home game of the season. And so too have the Northern Tigers. Free kick coming in by Alexia Fauna, but it's been deflected away by the Tigers. And they deflect that long as well. Will be chased by Head. Challenge there with Caballas. Head looking to play the advantage. Caballas steals that one, but Head plays the advantage. But the call is it's a foul conceded by Head. She's not happy with that call. Manly get the free kick once more. Into the final 10 minutes of this opening half. 36 minute of play. And the score remains Manly United 0, Northern Tigers 0. Pressure is definitely building between these two sides as the kick is taken by Grace Arnold. Tigers play the advantage. It will be played there by Chloe Wallendow, former Newcastle Jet. We'll find Bernardi as Manly look to steal that one away. We'll now go to Lily McMahon. McMahon goes back. We'll find Tegan Douglas. Douglas will now weighing up her options. Will dribble it up and pass it to Bernardi. Bernardi has to react quickly. Feeney ready to take the ball, but was looking for Shadeen Evans instead. Manly play the advantage through Nicole Stewart. Stewart challenged by Shadeen. Cause fouls conceded. And Rory McFarlane looks like he's going to go into his pocket and gives a yellow card to Shadeen Evans for that tackle there. So Alexia Fauna to take another free kick near the penalty box. Instead, we'll go down to Ellie Kerr, but instead that's missed time. There'll be a goal kick to the Northern Tigers. Into the 38th minute of play, because we have to factor in stoppage time as Emily Minute looking to steal the ball away as Anna Norton has to deflect that one back. Go out. Feeney playing the advantage. We'll look for Douglas. Head now looking to try and steal that one away. Oh, good kick too there, but good chipper kick across by Nicole Stewart, but that one will go out and it will be a Tigers ball to the opposite number, Feeney. Bernardi. Well, she was looking for Evans, but instead finds Ellie Kerr. She's looking to go long, but will go out on the western side. Free kick or throw it, I'm sorry, to Tigers again. Feeney will go long, looking for head. Will come off her head, figuratively speaking. But it'll be Jodie Drever that will save it. She'll lay up her options or kick it long. Comes off the head there of Izzy Keach. Challenged there by Lily McMahon, and the call was okay by Rory McFarlane. But foul is given to the Tigers. They'll get the free kick. Tigers on the eastern side, looking to get around Ellie Kerr. Chance now, blocked there by Cabas, strikes it, and that is a goal for Ellie Head. Northern Tigers in front just before half-time. And Ellie Head, who has come across from Watford FC in the women's competition, has made her mark immediately in NPL New South Wales Women's. In the 40th minute, it's Manley United 0, Northern Tigers 1, and I think Rory McFarlane might be going to his pocket, or has he put the cards away? No. He's going to settle things down, but it's Ellie Head that puts the Tigers in front. Well, Ellie Head said that she loves being in Australia. She'll love it even more now after that goal. Brilliant stuff by Ellie Head. Played in the FA Women's National League, a marquee signing for the Northern Tigers, as I said, having played for Watford FC. Of course, Watford famously associated with Sir Elton John. So there's a challenge for the ball. And that'll be a foul conceded by Manley. Throw into Northern Tigers. Before she came to Australia, as I said, played for Watford, was on a dual sign deal with Arsenal in 2022, playing the contributing role to Watford's 2022-23 Women's National League success and subsequent promotion into the Women's Super League 2 competition. So she's got plenty of credit behind her. Her last goal was with Watford in the 24-25 season. So this is her first goal since then and her first goal in Australia. Well done to Ellie Head. As the throw-in will now be taken by the Tigers.
Goal scorer there, we can confirm goal for the Northern Tigers, number 9, Ellie Head.
So approaching the 42nd minute, almost 41 minutes gone of play. And what is the call? Rory McFarlane is... Oh, they're needing a ball. That's all they need. That's why there's a delay in play. I thought there might have been a substitution happening, but wonderful goal by Ellie Head. Again, that's really good stuff. Oh, fresh score around the grounds in the men's match that's happening right now. Sydney FC and Uni of New South Wales. It's the Uni of New South Wales that are in front. 1-0 over Sydney FC, who are playing with 10 players after an early red card in the 19th minute, as Douglas now, well, not Douglas, it's Morris, I'm sorry, was challenging the ball with Phoebe Gilbane. That will go out, and that'll be a Manley throw-in. Hope you're enjoying all the action so far on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Tigers playing the advantage with 1-goal lead, but it will be Ellie Kerr that will play for the Tigers. Down now to Emily Minnett. She'll look to pass it down to Nicole Stewart. But Stewart, she's looking to go inside the 19-yard box, but instead that will go out. And there will be a Northern Tigers ball with a throw-in. Or it could be a goal kick. Because we're waiting for the ball to be retrieved in the northwestern corner here at Cromer Park. Beautiful conditions tonight after the rain that we had earlier this afternoon. Hasn't really affected the playing proceedings. There will be a goal kick to be taken by Anna Norton. They're chased by Stewart. She's trying to steal the ball away. They have to play the advantage for Douglas, the Tigers, and it will be now O'Brien. Wallandale looking to steal the ball away. They're calling for a foul. The Manly United side instead it will be a throw-in. Into the 44th minute of play in this first half. Gilbane. On the ground, but doesn't look to be too. She's doesn't look too injured. She looks okay. Take a little bit of time to compose herself in front of the clubhouse here at the Warringah Football Club. We'll definitely have stoppage time added. For those tuning in for the first time for NPL New South Wales Women's, we don't have the advantage of a fourth referee. So the stoppage time is added at the discretion of our referee for this match. Gilbane taking time to get up. Hopefully she'll be okay. The captain for Manly United into the final minute before stoppage time. She's up and she's okay. And it will be Zordon that will take the free kick. Set play now. As Zordon comes in. Looking for a Manly header to get to equalise the scoreboard. Struck now by Chloe O'Brien, but Anna Norton blocks that one successfully for the Tigers. It will be a corner kick for Manly United as we're approaching half-time. Instead, we'll pass it down to Zordon. Headed away by the Tigers. We're now in stoppage time. Kicked long there by the Tigers through Lily McMahon, but that will go out and it will be a Manly ball. They want to get an equaliser before half-time. Successfully challenged there by Chloe Wallandale. Go long and we'll find Grace Arnold. Arnold will pass it back to Drever. Drever has to respond quickly. She's got Morris ready to steal the ball away. Headed away there by McMahon. Was trying to go into the southern direction. Will go out on the eastern side. Throw in for Manly. They're looking to play the advantage. The Tigers ready to settle the play. Steal the ball back through McMahon. Manly playing the advantage with the ball. Douglas kicks that one, but down in the direction of O'Brien. She kicks it long, but instead we'll find Anna Norton's hands. Plants it safely on the ground into the second minute of stoppage time. Cabayas, but finds Shadeen Evans instead. We'll pass it to Feeney, being chased there by her opposite number and Stewart. Will now be played by Richards. She has to pass it back to Drever. Head's ready to come in and strike it. Almost steals it away. Cabayas has to be chased there by Richards. And Richards passes it down to Stewart. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, nice chipper over the top there by Richards. That'll be in fact, it was Anita Zordon. Into the third minute of stoppage time. Zordon plays the advantage. Will kick it long. She's looking for Kerr. Will be chased and, well, deflected away. And, well, there's a challenge for the ball. They're calling for a potential penalty, but the call is by Rory McFarlane. No. And looks like Ellie Kerr is in a lot of pain there. So we'll have more stoppage time added. It's an awkward tackle. Gilbane, the captain, just making sure that Ellie is okay. So she's just been tended to with her ankles at this point in time. Meanwhile, we'll give you an update of the scores. Half-time over at Rockdale Illingdon in NPL New South Wales men's. It is the Uni of New South Wales that are leading Sydney FC 1-0. Fulton with the goal in the 37th minute of play. So that's what's happening in the men's match that's happening right now. We'll definitely have more stoppage time at it. We're into the 49th minute of play in this first half. So, the 4th minute. It's been a very aggressive match between these two sides, no question about it. Whilst we've got a break in play, so just a reminder of the matches to come this weekend in NPL New South Wales Women's. All matches screened on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Spirit FC, last place in the competition at the moment, and in that dangerous relegation zone, taking on the current champions, Bulls FC Academy. That'll be at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon out at Christie Park. Uni of New South Wales taking on the Illawarra Stingrays at 5 o'clock at the Village Green out at the Uni of New South Wales. RPL Leichhardt taking on the Macarthur Rams on Sunday afternoon at 10 to 5 out at Lambert Park in Leichhardt. The Western Sydney Rangers taking on the Gladesville Ravens at Popondetta Park at 5 o'clock. At 5:30, Hills United taking on the Western Sydney Wanderers. And Sydney Olympic finish off round number 3 against Sydney FC at 20 to 6. So Kerr's off and she's okay, so looks like she'll be fine. We'll definitely have added stoppage time as a result. We're approaching 50 minutes of play. In fact, we are now past 50 minutes, so into the 6th minute of stoppage time, the 51st minute of this first half. We're back underway with Feeney kicking it over the top and headed back towards the northern side by Grace Arnold. Good steal there by Hallie Smith, but it will be taken back by the Northern Tigers. Bernardi, she was looking to find Morris, but instead we'll find Manley's feet instead. Down to McMahon. Feeney. She'll dribble it up. And she'll pass it now to Douglas. It will be challenged by Cabayas. And it will be a Tigers throw-in. They'd like to get a second goal before half-time. Really put the pressure on the Manly United. Into the 7th minute of play, and in fact it won't be needed because it is half-time. So, the Northern Tigers are in front. 1-0 over Manly United, the home side. It was Ellie Head that scored that crucial goal for the Northern Tigers in the Battle of the North. And what a goal was too for the English international player. So as we go to the break here at Cromer Park, it is Manly United 0, Northern Tigers 1. We'll be back very shortly in about another 15 minutes or so for the second half. Back soon.
Anywhere in Sydney, you can rely on Brown Brothers Skip Pit. We have 18,000 trees planted and 80% of collections recycled. They're here for tomorrow. So go on, skip the mess, just bid it with the best. Call 9999 6466 or get a fast quote at brownbrothersbid.com.au. Support the club that supports you. DYRSL. With 6 bars and restaurants, including Battery House. Their sports bar and all beaches, DYRSL is the vibrant entertainment hub at the heart of our community. DYRSL is a proud supporter of local football and of your Manley United FC. Sidelines to the site. Brown Brothers Skip-Ins have been backing Manley United for over 15 years. They've been supporting Sydney builders with quality skip-ins, great service and reliability for over 40 years. When it comes to tidying up anywhere in Sydney, you can rely on Brown Brothers Skip-Ins. With over 18,000 trees planted and 80% of collection recycled, they're here for a better tomorrow. So go on, skip the mess, just better than the best. Call 9999 6466 or get a a fast quote at roundbrosbin.com.au.
half and more shots on target. They also had more corners, and they actually had on equal terms with the fouls. But yes, the end result is they are in front, and it will be Ellie Head that will kick things off for the second half. We'll give you updates around the grounds in the men's match between Sydney FC and the Uni of New South Wales. What we can tell you is that the Uni of New South Wales are leading 1-0 over Sydney FC as we're back underway for the second half here in this round 3 fixture. As Manley look to try and get themselves back on the board. And they'll be chased and deflected away by Izzy Keach. And it'll be a throw into Manly United. I should mention that there's matches to come in the NPL New South Wales men's as well this weekend. After tonight with Sydney FC and the Uni of New South Wales. Tomorrow the SD Raiders will take on Manly United out of Ernie Smith Reserve down in the Sutherland Shire. Sydney Olympic will take on the Western Sydney Wanderers at Belmore Sports Ground. Spirit FC taking on Rockdale Illingdon at Christie Park at 5:30. Whilst RPL Leichhardt take on the Sutherland Sharks at Lambert Park at 4:45. We'll come back to that because it'll be the Tigers looking to move this one northwards for Shadeen Evans. Ball still in play. She dribbles it up towards the halfway line. She'll look to kick it across down to Charlotte Mortlock. She successfully takes the ball and will dribble it and pass it back. Now down to Tegan Douglas. It's a long kick, but it's been blocked by Ellie Kerr. But the Tigers play the advantage through Beth Bernardi. She'll kick it up towards Head. Head dribbles it well. It's been blocked away by Cabayas. Evans kicks it over towards Lottie Morlock, who had an attempt to put the Tigers in front during the first half, but was blocked by Jodie Drever with that penalty goal, which wasn't a penalty goal in the end. Challenge there by Kylie Wallendale, former Newcastle Jet, on Manly United. Douglas headers that one out on the western side and will be a Manly throw-in. This is RPL Leichhardt taking on the Sutherland Sharks at 7:45. Spirit FC take on Rockdale Illingdon at 5:30. Well, St George FC at 8:30 tomorrow night take on the Marconi Stallions out at Barton Park. And St George City take on the Wollongong Wolves at 7:15. Well, there's only one match on Sunday, and that's between Sydney United 58 and Blacktown City out at the Sydney United Sports Centre. So that concludes round number 7 of NPL New South Wales men's. Meantime, here at Cromer Park, Bayes will kick it on the eastern side. A challenge from the ball by the Tigers. They play the advantage with Evans. Down now to Wallendale. Wallendale does a bit of dancing skills with the ball and plays the advantage. Head now will play it. And now it'll be Lottie Morlock who'll dribble it up towards the 18-yard box. She'll have a strike at the ball. Goes to the right of the goalpost. Geez, they are looking very dangerous already. The Northern Tigers ready to put the screws firmly on the Manly United side. There will be a corner to be taken by the Northern Tigers as they look to go 2-0 up. Headed by Morris, but blocked away by Manly, and that will go out. There was a chase for the ball there by Evans and Kerr, and will be Tigers' ball, a throw-in. And it will be Willie McMahon that will bring things back into play. Zorden tries to chip that one over the top there of McMahon, but McMahon will bring it back into play. Gilbane and Head challenging for the ball. It's Gilbane, she'll have to act quickly, and she does. It'll go out, and there'll be another Tigers throw-in. Garrity shouting instructions from the sideline. McMahon brings it back into play. Head Tries to kick that down to McMahon. Headers that one back, and we'll find Lottie Morlock. And Morlock was trying to find Tanae Morris. Instead, it will go out, and that'll be a Manly goal kick. Tanae Morris, it's her first season in NPL New South Wales Women's, and also for the Northern Tigers. A former young Matilda, represented Australia at the Under-20 Women's World Cup, which was held in Colombia in 2024. And she's originally from the NPL South Australian system. As there's a challenge for the ball, stolen back by Zordon. Zordon looking to play the advantage. Has to roll it backwards. Down to Gilbane. Gilbane settles the ball. And now it'll come off their head. What's the call? It'll be a foul conceded. And that was an attempt there by Grace Arnold to kick that down to Gilbane. The foul conceded by the Tigers. It'll be a free kick to Manly as Rory McFarlane says, go back and place it on the right spot. Which she does. Grace Arnold will get things back underway. As I was saying about Tanae Morris, she was part of the South Australian NTC program, but was let go some seasons ago. After the World Cup in 2024, the Under-20 Women's World Cup, as Gilbane will now play it down to Kerr. Kerr will now pass it back, but we'll find the Tigers player instead. Head now passes it downtown to Bernardi. Bernardi will now pass it back to McMahon. Mortlock down to Head. Head settles the ball. What does she do? Good pass too. She was looking to find Mortlock, but instead that will go out. Would have been nice as well if Mortlock was able to take the pass. Kerr was looking to try and get around the Tigers there, but that will go out, and there will be a throw-in again to Manley through Phoebe Gilbane. Headed away by Kerr. Played now by Douglas. And Gilbane trying to get over the top there of Morris there. Advantage played by Manley. They're trying to, well, good steal there by the Tigers. They play the advantage through Head. Now down to Morris. Morris will play it. There's a challenge there with Gilbane. It says play on by Rory McFarlane. Down to Head. Head back down to Lottie Mortlock. And she'll kick it long. She's looking for Shadeen Evans. But it's been deflected away by Manley. Down to Arnold. O'Brien headers that one down towards Southwards. Now Emily Minnett. A little quiet in the opening few weeks. Emily Minnett, we know that she's been a very good goal scorer. She was the most prolific one in 2025 for Manly United. Head. Successfully stolen away by Emily Kerr. And now kicks. Was challenged there by Morris. Try and steal that one away. Playing the advantage is Kerr, but that one will go out along the western side, throw into the Northern Tigers. Saying about Tanae Morris just before, she played for Brisbane City FC and NPL Queensland in the women's competition, playing a key role in their championship success last year, where they won 1-0 over the Gold Coast Knights, and she scored 6 goals in the 12 matches that she played last season in NPL Queensland. It's great to have her in the NPL New South Wales women's competition as they find Tanae Morris. Tegan Douglas now. Gilbane has to pass it down to Drever. Drever's now, challenged by Shadeen. It comes off Shadeen Evans. They're going to chase for it. Caballas saves the day, goes down to the eastern side. And Shadeen Evans, she's really applying the pressure on all sides of the field. The captain for the Northern Tigers. The 5th season as well, Shadeen Evans with the Tigers. Born in Borroloola in the Northern Territory. The Marambala woman has had a prolific career since starting association football, playing in the A-League Women's for Sydney FC and Adelaide United, and most recently for the Central Coast Mariners. She's become a valuable asset for the Northern Tigers as Gilbane now passes it down to Ellie Kerr. She was a good dribble too by Gilbane. Now Kerr goes sideways, looking to find Ellie Head. Does she keep it in play? Yes, she does. Head will now play it. She'll pass it down. Finds a Manly player instead. And Grace Arnold challenges the ball. Beth Minardi plays it successfully. blocks that one from Manley. Now Cabayas and Morris challenge. It's a good steal by Morris. She'll strike it. Does it go in? No! Drever saves the day for Manley. And denies the Tigers going 2-0 up. That was beautifully shot on target as well. Zhao chase for the boards. Now Manley's turn to have a go. Strikes it, but that will go across the face. Nicole Stewart with the effort there. So both sides have had their attempts to make one in the back of the net, but the Tigers look more aggressive, especially in the second half. As Anna Norton gets things back underway. Gilbane headers that down to Emily Minnett. Challenge now for the ball through Nicole Stewart. Down now to Lucy Richards. She'll have a strike, but it's headed away by Morris. Kicked away by the Tigers. They're looking for Ellie Head. I'm sorry. Now it's Gilbane. Back down to Kerr. Kerr weighs up her options. Looking to go sideways, but we'll find the hands there of Anna Norton instead. The 57th minute of play here in round 3. NPL New South Wales wins between these two sides. Bernardi plays the advantage. He's looking to find Morris. Almost stolen away by the Tigers. Now down to Lottie Mortlock. Passes it back now to Chloe Wallendale. Wallendale finds Shadeen Evans. Down to Amelia Feeney. Down now to Lottie Mortlock. And Mortlock weighs up her options, looking to get around. Has a go, strikes it, but headed away there by Grace Arnold. And a chase for the ball. Kept in play by Manley, good. But the call was by Rory McFarlane, it was out. And that'll be a throw into the Tigers. Both teams now considering their options. I'm seeing Brinley Gentle's ready to come onto the field very shortly. She's talking to Tom Hopley, the coach for the Northern Tigers. Scored a hat-trick at Golds last week against Sydney Olympic out at the Crest in Bass Hill. So we'll expect to see her very shortly in this match. I'm very surprised that Tom Hopley has kept Brinley Gentle on the substitutions instead of the starting 11 after her efforts last week. It will be a corner to the Northern Tigers. As Lottie Mortlock will take the corner on the eastern side, northeastern corner. As they look to go 2-0 up here, the Northern Tigers, here at Cromer Park. And Manley still hoping to get an equaliser. Mortlock comes in. Goes way over the top and goes over the top of the net as well. So it'll be a goal kick to Manley. Drever brings play back into proceedings, goes long. Chase for the ball now, but will be stolen away by Izzy Keach. It was a good run too by Nicole Stewart. So go down to the eastern side. Down to Morris. Challenge for the ball through Lucy Richards. Richards steals it away from Manley. Now, O'Brien. Good steal too by the Tigers. They look to play the advantage, but foul's called. And that'll be a yellow card to Grace O'Brien. Oh, hang on a second. There's been a bit of pushing and shoving there. And the fans are saying that should be something more than a yellow. There will be a free kick to the Northern Tigers, and there will be 3 substitutions about to happen for Manly United. Alexia Fauna, Brinley Gentle and Sarah Whelan ready to come into the match. Well, I'm actually surprised. I thought O'Brien was booked in the first first half, but not the case. So she does go in the book this time around. So a wall for Manley in front of Mortlock is a long kick, headed in, that goes over the top there. Well, great attempt there by the Northern Tigers. And there will be a substitution about happen, a triple substitution. And that was through Lily McMahon with her efforts there, or might have been Lottie Mortlock. But Brindley Gentle comes onto the field.
26, Sarah Whelan. And making their way from the field is number 20, Ellie Kerr. Number 8, Anita Zordan.
So Ellie Kerr, Anita Zordan, and
number
Lucy
11,
Richards
Lucy Richards
finish off for the night. Alexia Fauna, Brindley Gentle, and Sarah Whelan come into the side. But it was Lily McMahon that had that header attempt there by the Tigers. Almost was on target, which just went over the top as we get back underway in the 61st minute. Be interesting to see what Brindley Gentle can do. And it's fascinating also that Brindley doesn't live in the Northern Beaches. She actually lives in Newcastle and makes, the drive down from the Hunter Valley, from Newcastle, to every match. And also every training session with her family. It's incredible. I chatted with Brindley after the opening round match against the MacArthur Rams, and I was absolutely surprised that she makes the effort from Newcastle. Dedication is very much a paramount for Brindley Gentle, and it proved last week with her hat-trick of goals against Sydney Olympic. Anna Norton has to kick it long for the Tigers, and comes off the head there. And will go out, and it will be a Manly ball. And just got to wonder when Finn Geraghty will make his changes. Down now to O'Brien. Now to Whelan. Her first touch of the ball for the night through Phoebe Gilbane. O'Brien. Now it is Brindley Gentle. Fauna. O'Brien blocked there by Douglas. Now, well, it was a few attempts. Now a strike now by Fauna. Goes in! Alexia Fauna! Take a bow! What a long-range kick! And that was absolutely plumb. It was like 3 bites of the cherry from about 3 different players from Manly. And it was Alexia Fauna that finished the job for Manly United to equalise the scoreboard in the 63rd minute.
Goal to Manly United. What a rocket that was, ladies and gentlemen.
Manly United won, Northern Tigers won. We knew this was going to be a hotly contested match, and wow, Alexia Fauna, wow, that was brilliant. And now the Tigers have to do some work, as to the Manly United side, to try and take the lead. They don't want to share the points. I don't think both sides would be wanting to leave here tonight with a point apiece. As I see a mate of mine from SBS, Seth J-Love, who's calling all the action for his own social media channel. Football Seth is, of course, well, Seth Football is the Instagram handle if you want to follow him along. That was a brilliant goal. Oh, Alexia Fauna. Manley with the throw-in. Well, they're not going to give up without a fight, the home side. O'Brien will play it. Now down to Whelan. Whelan will have a strike herself, but will find Anna Norton instead, and she'll save that nice and cleanly. She'll go down to Evans. And Evans will now kick it long. Down to Ellie Head. Janine Evans goes long as well, but will find Grace Arnold as well. Gilbane calls for Phoebe, pass it down to Whelan. Fauna Comes off the feet there of Chloe Wellendale, and that will be a throw into Manly United through Gilbane once more. Minute, headers that one across. It's a good header too. Will find Will, and she'll dribble it up near the 18-yard box. She'll go herself. She's got Brinley Gentle ready to take the possession. There's a challenge for her by Lily McMahon, but instead that will go out, and that'll be a corner to Manly. Now, is this a chance for Manly to go 2-1 up? So it'll be Alexia Fauna that will take the corner on the southwestern side. Rory McFarlane saying, let's just set this one up properly. So Fauna comes in. And a header attempt, but taken by Anna Norton. She looks winded too after that header attempt by Manley. For Brinley Gentle. And some concerns now for Anna Norton. She's putting her body on the line, no question about that. Might have hit the goalpost as well in her attempt to save a potential goal by Manly United. Seeing Phoebe Gilbane just barking some instructions to Tom Hobley, the coach for the Manly side. It could have been Emily Minute as well that had an attempt. Norton looks to be, she's moving about, that's the good news. She does have Chelsea McCready ready to take over if necessary, but not required at this point. And there'll be a goal kick to the Northern Tigers. Oh, good block by the Tigers to play the possession, play the advantage for Charlotte Mortlock. And instead they have to go out and knock the court. It's a Manly throw in. Emily McMahon has to relinquish the ball. Gilbane. Find Minute. And now, what about that effort by Sarah Whelan? Whelan. Well blocked there by McMahon. She was trying to do a cross kick. And looking to find Emily Minute or even Chloe O'Brien, but instead it will be a corner kick once more. Fauna once again. Second corner for the night. She comes in. Goes way over the top. An attempt. But we'll find the hands of Anna Norton once again. It was Brinley Gentle this time that had that header attempt. Looking to get her fourth goal of the season. And so far, she's the most prolific goal scorer of the season for Manly United since joining the side from Arpia Leichhardt. It's now Minute with the ball, doing some dancing around. Calls for a foul by Manly, but Rory McFarlane says play on. They play the advantage now, Manly. Down now to Fauna. Fauna's going to have a go herself. No, she waits a little bit, trying to get around McMahon. Going to the southwestern corner, holds it, but it will go out off the feet there of McMahon, and it will be a throw into Manly United. Brings it back into play. They've got a second win now, Manly. Now that they've got that goal. And she looks a little winded there, Gilbane, after challenging for that ball with Lily McMahon, and she's grabbing her lower back. And that's some concern there for Manly. She must have cramp or just some lower back pain. There's some concerns. I do see a couple of Northern Tigers players just standing up. I'm not sure what the call is as yet. They're in the 69th minute of play, approaching minute number 70. So we're approaching the final 20 minutes of the match before we have stoppage time. We'll definitely have some stoppage time added. As Gilbane gets up and she's okay, but she just looks, she's grimacing quite a bit at the moment. I think Tom Hopeland might be considering some calls here to maybe substitute the captain if she's not feeling 100%. Of course, she scored. Well, it's going to take some time. So they're down to 10 players temporarily. Played by Hully Smith. And goes out. Gilbane looks okay. She's raised her hand, says, yeah, I'm okay to Rory McFarlane, so she'll come back into play in just a moment. There she now goes. And there's a substitution for the Northern Tigers. So Tanae Morris finishes for the night. She's had a good run tonight. And Olivia Dominikovic comes in jersey number 21. Shadeen Evans, the captain, also finishes for the night. And coming onto the field in jersey number 15, Rosie Ewan. So that's the first two substitutions for the Northern Tigers. As the Tigers bring it back to play. Good back kick there by, a little cycle kick by Ellie Head. And the Tigers have the advantage through McMahon, looking to dance around Alexia, it is Alexia Fauna. It will go out, but it will be a Manley throw-in. Gilbane weighs up her options. Down to Whelan. Challenge for the ball by McMahon, and that will be Tigers throw-in once more. Into the 72nd minute of play here at Cromer Park. On Football New South Wales YouTube. Manly United 1, Northern Tigers 1. This round 3 fixture, NPL New South Wales Women's. Whelan, but it's been struck away by McMahon. Instead, headed by Manley. Played by O'Brien. Kicked across by Izzy Keach. Down to Lottie Morlock. And the call is, it'll be a Tigers throw-in. Mortlock and O'Brien challenge for the ball. Mortlock plays the advantage. He'll kick it long. Kicks it across to looking to find Ellie Head. Almost fumbled, was fumbled by Jodie Drever, but she manages to claim it. Ellie Head was right near the ball. She could have stolen it away and kicked it into the back of the net to put the Tigers 2-1 up. Not to be. Kicked down by Arnold. O'Brien. Down to Whelan. Whelan dribbles it up near the 18-yard box, gets around McMahon, passes it back now to Smith. Smith does some dancing herself with the ball. Good pass by Minute. She might have a go herself, but she passes it back now to Gilbane. Gilbane passes it down to Smith. That'll come off the feet there of Bernardi. Will be a throw into Manley. In the meantime, flash score around the grounds in the men's match. Bring it to you in a sec as Gilbane will now play it. Goes across, headers away by the Tigers. They have possession of the ball and they'll play the advantage through Lottie Mortlock. Down to McMahon. McMahon brings it up to the halfway. We'll pass it to Head. Looking for Head, but it will be stolen back by Arnold. And the Uni of New South Wales have gone 2-0 up over the Sydney FC. We're in the 79th minute of play. That's a shock. Sydney FC 2-0 down. And it was Roberts that got the goal for the Uni of New South Wales. They might be on track for their very first win in NPL New South Wales men's. Bernardi will play. Kicks it long. Comes off Head. And that'll be a Manley throw-in. Well, Manley certainly playing some real football homegrown. That's the motto in NPL New South Wales for season 2026 as Douglas does some dancing around. He's looking to weigh up her options and instead passes it back to Norton. Douglas settling herself in nicely with the Tigers after her stint in the US college system. Gilbane will play the advantage. Challenge now by Head. Successfully stolen by the Tigers. There's also a challenge by O'Brien. There's calls for another foul on O'Brien, but Rory McFarlane says play on. There's some challenging there between Lindley McMahon and Whelan. Played now by Fauna. Fauna plays the advantage. She's looking to pass. She's looking to find Nicole Stewart, but instead it's been picked up by Anna Norton, and Norton saves the day for the Tigers. Played there by Dominikovic. It's the Tigers. Good steal too. And the advantage to be played by the Manly United side. They're going to look to find Emily Minnett, but Norton collects that one safely for the Tigers. And I'm seeing Mackenzie Jeffs. She might be ready to come on the field shortly herself. In jersey 28. Bernardi headers it northwards. Looking to find Ellie Head. Will now find McMahon. She kicks it over the top. She's looking to play the advantage. It will be played by the Tigers through Lottie Mortlock. There's blocked there by an attempt there by Rosie Ewan, goes out, and it will be a substitution. And I see Bo Burton is ready to come on the field herself. She scored the winning goal in the under-23s match, and she's now making her way onto the field. Can she make an impact? The dual code player, former Western Force rugby player, as Ellie Head comes on the field, as does Mackenzie Jeffs from Manly United. Bo Burton makes her first appearance for the night in the first grade side after playing an hour in the under-23s match, and as I said, she scored the winning goal in the 14th minute to win 1-0 over Manly. Can they do it? Could Bo Burton score that goal? She scored a number of goals last year for the Northern Tigers, so it's not impossible. And Burton's in the perfect place to do so. Just strike. Ewan will now bring it back in. They'll play the advantage to Tigers, but Manly side deflect that away. Into the 78th minute, 77 minutes gone. Will be chased by Burton. Drebe will have to pick it up quickly. And she does so. Will now find, good steal there by Amelia Feeney. Feeney will play it. She's looking to find Burton. Burton will be challenged by Grace Arnold. That will go out. And what's the call? It'll be a goal kick to Manly United. Well, if you want someone to make an impact, definitely Bo Burton. As I said, dual code player in her own right. Former rugby player for the Western Force in the Super W. Of course, now making her mark in football for the Northern Tigers. As Emily Minnett will play the advantage. She's looking to find Mackenzie Jeffs. Jeffs looking to play the advantage. She does so. She'll have a go herself. Blocked away by Anna Norton. Saves the day. Tigers play on. Finn Garrity's absolutely thrilled with that. And Norton's okay. That's the most important thing. Gilbane passes it back down to Fauna, but she passes it back to the captain, and the captain will now look to find Jeffs once more. Challenge of the ball with Feeney, and it will be a Tigers throw-in. It will be a Manly throw-in, came off a Tigers' foot. Hard to predict who's going to win this at the moment. Both teams really have come out swinging in the second half. Mackenzie Jeffs, she's really making an impact since she came on the field. Just the one penalty so far in this match. It was in the first half. An unsuccessful penalty attempt by the Tigers with Charlotte Mortlock. Burton headers that one away. She's looking to find some advantage. She'll find some open space, and she'll play it, Burton. She'll dribble it up, pass into the Manly territory, and she's weighing up her options. Challenge for the ball by Gilbane. She still keeps it in play, but that will go out off Fauna. Good block there by the Manly player. And it will be a throw into the Tigers. faithful really trying to hang on the support to the home side as Feeney brings the ball back into play. Dominikovic now with the play. Gilbane, good steal, but it's been stolen away by McMahon. Looking to find Burton. Burton will pass it back. Will now be an attempt to, well, it's an aborted attempt by Chloe Wallendale. It came off a Manley ball to foot there as they look to play the advantage through Nicole Stewart. And that will go out. It will be a Tigers throw-in. The final 10 minutes of this match. Still 1-1 between Manley and Northern Tigers. Bernardi looking to play advantage, but it's been stolen back by Manley. Jeff's now with the ball. Kicks it long. She's looking to find Emily Minute as a chase for the ball. Now, Whelan strikes a block by the Tigers. Successful block. And now they'll play through Bernardi. McMahon. And again, Manley still through Jeffs. She'll have a strike herself. She's looking to find Whelan, but instead it will go out. It will be a goal kick to Manley, to the Northern Tigers, I'm sorry. As an attempt there by Fauna to head of that, and now it'll be a challenge there with Burton and Grace Arnold, but it'll be a throw into Manley through Gilbane. Well, Burton's not afraid to put a challenge on. Header attempt, but kicked out by Feeney, and it will be a corner kick to Manly United. Well, they're now revving up the Manly fans here over on the clubhouse side, on the eastern side, as Fauna will line it up. She'll come in to kick it. Headed away by the Tigers, but it will be Fauna that will gain the possession as she'll kick it towards Gilbane, but it's been headed away by the Tigers. There's a chase for the ball. It was chased by Dominikovic, and they'll play the advantage here with Payas. Challenge for the ball, and it's another. No, it's a goal kick. They're all calling for a corner, Manly, but Rory McFarlane says no. 83rd minute of play. Oh, had to get that one away quickly. Stolen by Gilbane, but it'll be a Tigers throw in once again. For Amelia Feeney. Well, McMahon was trying to head that one inwards, but goes out and will be played. Bernardi kicks it long. Challenge for the ball there with Dominikovic, but Manly steal it back. Down to Jeffs. Jeffs and Feeney. Challenge for the ball. It will be a Tigers throw in. See Fingerity's having a chat with some of his coaching staff, trying to work out some strategies in this final stanza of play as there's a challenge for the ball with, oh dear, with Jeffs, and might have been McMahon that's gone down, and she's right on the line. She's getting up and okay. Whelan will play the advantage. She gets around Bernardi. She's going to have a go. She's looking to find Hallie Smith. Smith loses the ball to Amelia Feeney, and that will go out. It will be a Manly throw-in. And now the cramping is starting to happen. Get the pickle juice out. 85th minute of play now in this round 3 fixture of NPL New South Wales Women's. Northern Tigers and Manly are locked at 1-1 at this point. Meanwhile, as we're approaching stoppage time, New South Wales have just attempted to try and put the nail on the coffin in Sydney's efforts tonight, but it's been deflected away, and they're approaching stoppage time now. So it's still 2-0 in favour of the Uni of New South Wales, as the Tigers will now play a mistake there by the Manly side. Headed by Burton. Will find Mortlock instead. Number of headers there by Manly. Down to Gilbane. Burton tries to challenge. She'll play it herself. Calls play on. Headed by Bernardi. She'll find it to Minikovic. They're still challenging for the ball. There's a chase for it now. And it will be chased there by Chloe Wallendale. And she'll play it. Mortlock. Picked away by Manley. And now the Tigers will have to chase it. Chase there by Stephen Douglas. Down to Fauna. Challenged by McMahon. Stolen back by the Tigers, but Fauna will playing the ball back from Manley. Crunch time now for both these sides. Goes over the top there of Ariel Caballas. And it'll be a Tigers ball. Ewan to bring it back into play. Someone's got a crack eventually. Well, mistake for the Tigers means it's a Manly throw-in. Into the 87th minute, 86 minutes gone. Stoppage time to be added, of course. Chase for the ball. Chase there by Nicole Stewart and Izzy Keach. Down to Fauna. Fauna weighs up her options to Whelan. Passes it back to Fauna. In fact, it's Smith. I'm sorry, Smith. But finds a Tigers foot instead. Jeffs. Well, she wins there. Gilbane, she'll have a long shot. An attempt, a header attempt, blocked by the Tigers. It's Jeffs! Goes over the top. Corner to Manley. Corner will take another corner. Applying more pressure on the Tigers in the 88th minute of play. 87 minutes gone. Comes in. An attempt there by Brinley Gentle. Kicked away by Bernardi. It will be a Manly throw-in. Bayes will bring play back into proceedings from Manly. Manley still with the possession. Cabayas getting around Chloe Wallendale. They find a chink in the armour in the defence of the Tigers to put themselves in front as we're approaching stoppage time. It's been kicked away there by Keach. Burton challenges, trying to steal the ball off Cabayas. It'll go out and will be another Manly throw-in. There's 90 seconds remaining in this match before stoppage time. Ewan being challenged for the ball. Nicole Stewart. Burton, pass it to Minikovic. There's open space, there's no one there for the Tigers, but Dominikovic plays a mistake there by the Manly side, but of course it's a foul, and it will be a free kick to Manly. Into the 90th and final minute of play before stoppage time. Meanwhile, full time at Rockdale Willendon, Sydney FC have lost to the Uni of New South Wales, who have won their very first match in NPL New South Wales men's, as Anna Norton saves that one. 2-0 was the full-time score for the Uni of New South Wales, getting their first 3 points in the top flight of competition. Fauna now with the ball. Down to Jeffs. Jeffs She had a couple of attempts already. There's a challenge for the ball, but Emily Minute, there's a bit of a clash with the feet there of Izzy Keach. She's suffering a bit of cramp, but she looks to be okay. Now, Tigers looking to play the advantage. Burton was ready to take the ball. Tigers will now play. Down now to McMahon. McMahon looks to dance around. It's been stolen back by Manley through Jess. That will be taken back by Rolandale. Feeney goes long. Will find Gilbane, but instead finds Burton instead. Played by McMahon. And what's the call? It will be a foul to Manley. Free kick to the Tigers. And now we're in stoppage time, into the first minute. And now, Minute is still in trouble. So just repeating for those that are following the men's action, the Uni of New South Wales getting their first victory in NPL New South Wales men's. This has been a challenging opening 6 rounds of the campaign for the League One men's champions of last season. But they finally get their first victory, 2-0 against Sydney FC. That's full time at Rockdale Willendon. Meanwhile here, it's still 1-1 between Manly and the Northern Tigers. Minutes up and she's okay. That's the good news. We're waiting for the free kick to be taken. There will be a substitution.
Substitution for your Manly United FC. Making her way from the field is number 9, Emily.
So Emily Minutes done for the night. Cramp, unfortunately, taking a hold. And no substitution because Gemma Swetnam was ready to come in. It's been defended away by Jodie Drever, but well played there by Drever. Now Jess will play it down to the Tigers. Down to Keach. Keach will kick it long. Oh, comes off the head there of Bayes. As they've been challenged with Burton. Into the 3rd minute of stoppage time. There will be a Tigers ball. Time might be fast running out. The scores and the points will potentially be shared after this match. There's still time for both of these sides, but how much time left? Manley. Through Whelan. They'll have another go. Blocked by the Tigers. Will be played away by McMahon. Goes over the top of Burton's head. She'll strike it long. It will go down to Arnold for Manley. Drever kicks it long. Back to Burton. She comes off her body. She'll play the advantage. Look to put this one home. Burton looking to get into position. There will be offside. The 94th minute of play, the 4th minute of stoppage time. Gilbane. Down to Jeffs. Good steal by the Tigers through Feeney. They'll get the ball back. They'll go long. It'll come off the head there of Manley and look to play the advantage. What's the call? It won't matter. It's full time. The points will be shared between Manly United and the Northern Tigers. Ellie Head, the sole goal scorer for the Northern Tigers, whilst it was Alexia Forner. Enjoyed all the action from this round 3 fixture. There's plenty more matches to come throughout the weekend. But for now, it's Connor McNally signing off from Cromer Park. where the Northern Tigers and the home side, Manly United, share the points in a thoroughly entertaining round 3 fixture of NPL New South Wales Women's. For now, it's a very good night. Bye-bye.
Hey, mate. Hello. How are you? Good to see you. This is my girlfriend, Luke. Hello. Nice to meet you. This is Connor. He works at SBS with me. I know. I thought you were going to be at this game. I remember you telling me last weekend. Yeah, I was just like, oh my god.
And then you probably heard me call Alexia's goal on it.
Yes. I know, but what a goal that was.
That was a brilliant goal.
Cracker.
Ellie's first goal was pretty good.
Yeah, I know. That was fantastic out there. And great game down here at Cromer Park.
Very happy with that.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? I was hoping for a last-minute winner.
Well, what I've loved around 2 games with 2
Yeah.
goals.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it's you.
I don't know.
Good to see you, mate.
See you, man.
Have a lovely weekend,
Yeah,
alright?
well, I'm out at North Tamara tomorrow night for League 1.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, I'm literally I live around
I know you know.
Yeah. There you go. So, there you are. Are you working on the weekend?
No, Sunday night.
Okay, I might see you Sunday. I'll work on Sunday.
Alright.
Beautiful. See you then. See ya.